Good morning, everybody. It's great to see so many people here. Welcome. Let me just get the microphone as right as I can get it here. Good morning. My name is Andrew Guzman. I'm the Dean of the USC Gould School of Law, and I am delighted to welcome you all here today and to welcome our panelists and to introduce Elyn this morning. I suspect this is an unnecessary act, but a lot of the things I do are unnecessary, so it fits right in. Elyn, I guess first I should mention, again, another fact you already know. This is the 8th annual Symposium of the Sachs Institute for Mental Health Law Policy and Ethics at the law school. Amen, absolutely. So a few highlights regarding Elyn Sachs. She is the Orrin B. Evans Professor of Law, Psychology, and Psychiatry and the Behavioral Sciences at USC Gould. And like a lot of our faculty, she's a dual threat. She has a PhD in psychoanalytic science from the New Center for Psychoanalysis, as well as a law degree from Yale. Again, like many of our faculty who have two such degrees, she uses them powerfully and in combination. In her case, to make her one of the foremost authorities in the country on law and mental health. On the publication side, she has 5 books, more than 50 articles and book chapters on the subject, so prolific in that sense. Best known among her works is her New York Times best-selling memoir, I should say, The Center Cannot Hold, My Journey Through Madness, which describes her own struggles with mental illness. So I've resisted listing all of Elyn's accolades because I'm told I only have a few minutes, but I can't resist a couple. The most recent, at least the most recent I'm aware of, there's always a possibility of another one. The president of the university, C.L. Matsoukias, recently appointed Elyn as a distinguished professor. This is a rarefied honor on our campus. Few faculty members receive it, and it's the culmination of her work over many years and a reflection of the renown she's brought to the university, and more importantly, from my perspective, to the law school. Always looking good in front of the president is a good thing. In the same month, the Sachs Institute received a gift of $3 million from the Doris Bry Trust. This is one of the largest donations in the law school's history, and oftentimes when you get a large donation, there's ambiguity about what made it happen. In this case, that's not true. This donation was made for exactly one reason, and that was Elyn Sachs. The work she has already done, the work she continues to do, the gift was very clear that this was in support of the Sachs Institute and in support of Elyn Sachs. So I think yet more testimony of her performance and her excellence. When she launched the Sachs Institute in 2010, she had 2 goals. She set out to create a forum for the collaborative study of issues at the intersection of law and mental health. But she also wanted to do more than just study the subject. She wanted to create policy and she wanted to create action. And so the Institute has the additional mission of promoting policy reform for improved treatment of people with mental illness. And today's symposium is the latest step, or the latest part of that effort. The topic, as you know, is civil commitment, the court-ordered involuntary treatment of people with mental health disorders. For reasons that are self-evident, I think, civil commitment is critical to the matter of mental health law. It obviously has profound issues relating to civil liberties. It has profound issues relating to the people involved, relating to their families, relating to their communities, mental health professionals, law enforcement, criminal justice, and so on. It's also affected Elyn personally. As many of you know, decades ago, Elyn was involuntarily placed in a hospital for 15 days while at the Yale Law School. That experience left an impression, as it inevitably would, and continues to motivate her as a scholar. I want to, again, thank you all for being here. I hope today's conversation is fruitful and productive and enlightening, as I suspect it will be. And without further ado, Elyn Sachs.